Two people can earn the exact same salary and end up with completely different lives. One stays broke forever, the other builds real wealth. The difference isn't luck, it's not intelligence, it's something almost nobody is ever taught to see. Daniel was 34 years old, and on paper he was doing everything right. He had a marketing job in Chicago, a steady salary of $72,000 a year, a tidy studio apartment, a closet full of decent suits. But every month looked the same. Paycheck arrives, rent, groceries, car payment, credit card minimums. By the 25th, his account was down to double digits. Again, he wasn't lazy, he wasn't reckless. He worked late most nights, hoping the next promotion would finally fix things. It never did. Then, at a college reunion, Daniel ran into Elena. Elena used to work in the cubicle next to his. Same company, same salary, same 9-to-5 grind. Now she owned 2 rental units on the side. She didn't look stressed, she looked rested. "How do you afford all this within this salary?" Daniel asked. Elena smiled. "I stopped trading my hours for dollars," she said. "I started building things that make money whether I'm working or not." Daniel didn't understand. To him, money had only ever come from one place. Showing up, doing the job, collecting the paycheck. That's the trap almost everyone falls into. We're taught from childhood that the only way to earn is to personally exchange our time, energy, and effort for a wage. Go to school, get a good job, work hard. Repeat for 40 years. It's not bad advice, but it's incomplete advice. Because a paycheck only exists while you're actively producing it. The moment you stop working, it stops coming. Think of it like carrying water from a river to your house, one bucket at a time. Work hard enough and you'll never go thirsty. But the second you put the bucket down, the water stops. Elena spent years building a pipe. It took more effort up front. But now water flows to her house whether she's standing at the river or not. Lesson 1. Assets work. Effort runs out. An asset is anything that keeps producing value after you stop actively working on it. Effort, on the other hand, only pays you while you're doing it. Real-world example. A landlord who owns a duplex still gets paid rent even during a week she spends on vacation. Meanwhile, an hourly employee who takes that same week off earns nothing. Investment example. Now think about someone who invests regularly in a diversified portfolio of stocks, ETFs, or mutual funds. Over many years, those investments may grow through market appreciation and, in some cases, dividends. While markets fluctuate and returns are never guaranteed, the key idea is that your money has the opportunity to keep working even when you're not. Daniel didn't act on what Elena told him, not right away. 3 years later, his company went through layoffs. He laid off also in a single Friday afternoon meeting. He had savings for about 6 weeks, no rental income, no investments, no business, nothing that kept producing while he searched for his next job. For the first time, Daniel understood the sentence Elena had said at that reunion. His paycheck had never really been his. It belonged to a job that could disappear in one meeting, and it did. So how do you start shifting from working for money to having money work for you? 5 steps starting today. 1. Track where your money actually goes. You can't redirect money you haven't traced. A simple weekly review is enough to start. 2. Build one small asset this year. It doesn't need to be a rental property. A dividend-paying index fund, a digital product, or a small side business all count as a start. 3. Reinvest before you upgrade your lifestyle. Every time your income grows, send a portion into something that grows on its own before your spending grows with it. 4. Learn one skill that scales. Writing, teaching, building systems, or creating content are all skills that let 1 hour of effort reach far more than 1 hour of income. 5. Ask a different question. Instead of, how do I earn a bigger paycheck, start asking, what can I build that pays me even when I'm not working? Daniel eventually found another job, but this time he did something different. He opened a small investment account. He started writing about marketing on the side, turning it into a modest freelance stream. It wasn't much at first, but for the first time, some of his money didn't need him to show up in order to earn. The rich were never working harder than everyone else. They simply stopped asking their time to do all the work and started asking their money to do some of it instead. The real question isn't whether you can work harder. It's whether the money you're earning right now is only working while you are, or whether some of it has finally started working on its own. If this changed the way you think about money, hit like and subscribe for more stories or lessons.